Well, hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video, and I hope you are all having a wonderful holiday this season. So this is going to be my review of the new film RRR, directed by S.S. Rajamouli. This review is coming a bit late because I know this film came out like a couple months ago, and of course right now this film is kind of blowing up in like social media, and it's in the awards Oscar race and it's getting really popular there. So of course I definitely wanted to see what all the hype was about, and boy oh boy was I really surprised by this film. This is absolutely incredible. This is an incredible film. I saw the trailer like about last week and I didn't really see anything really special about it. It was just kind of like an ordinary action movie. But once the film started, I really didn't expect to kind of like get really invested and really like it that much. So the film basically opens with like with an introduction with three sequences, kind of like setting up the story and setting up our two main characters. And this goes on for about like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. And I feel like right after once we got past that introduction, past that 20 minutes, I was in. I was completely in, and I was invested, and I was just like, I was in for the ride. Like I was ready to go. Like this really sets, like it just sets the story up really well and gets you invested in such a short amount of time. But essentially this movie is basically about the friendship between our two main characters, and that theme, that aspect is what really holds this movie together. So it really makes you kind of like want to go through the 3-hour length of this movie. Yes, this movie is 3 hours, but the theme and the aspect of their friendship between our two main characters, you know, you're just gonna put up with the 3 hours, and it actually goes by really fast as well. Like it's not a slow movie. There's always something happening, always something going on, and you're just invested. The way the film like really sets up their characters, the conflict, the stakes is really what makes this movie magical. I would say I can just tell by watching this film, like the screenwriter and the director, they had everything mapped out, planned out on like a blank canvas, and trying to kind of like have everything, all the connections between the characters, all the twists and turns and reveals and shocking moments. Like everything just feels very well thought out and very meticulously crafted. It's insane. You can just tell by the storytelling, the characters. It's absolutely brilliant. Like it just made me wonder the entire time, like the process that it took to make this film. Like I was just thinking about like the script and everything, and it was brilliant. Now this film has a lot of action and pretty much very much over the top type of action, but it's super entertaining. The film literally opens with our main character, well, one of our main characters just jumping super high up in the air like a superhero, and the other main character like fighting against a tiger. Like come on, that's like there are so many over the top action sequences that just made me go like, oh, like you're just making like super intense reactions, because this is exactly what this movie does. It just makes you react that much. Like you could literally get together with your friends and you could like watch this film and you're gonna like react to everything happening on screen, because this is like a cheer-worthy type of movie. But what really works with the action sequences and how it's really over the top, and you're like, yeah, that's not possible, but you're giving it a pass because of the characters. That's it. That's really it. The characters, the friendship between our two main protagonists, and because of that, you're just kind of like on board with whatever over the top action sequences this film offers you. You're just buying into it. Like for example, I could compare over the top action with like, I don't know, Fast and Furious. But the main difference between this and Fast and Furious is that in Fast and Furious, you don't really care like emotionally about the characters. Look, Fast and Furious is great. It's entertaining. I love it. It's hilarious. But I don't really have that emotional connection to the characters. But with RRR, you're just like, you already care so much about the characters in just a short amount of time, and of course, you just buy into all the over the top type of action sequences. Another thing that really surprised me about this film is that it's a musical. Like what? Yeah, I'm not even joking. There are multiple musical numbers in this movies, even dance numbers actually, and it's brilliant. It works. It really actually works. Like I'm telling you, I approve that there's actually musical numbers in this film, in an action movie. And once again, these dance musical numbers, they work because of, once again, the characters and the friendship between our two main characters. Like that theme and that aspect is what really just kind of makes you buy into everything this movie has to offer, where there's over the top action sequences musical dance numbers and like songs. And but not only that, but the dance numbers are actually brilliant. Like the choreography, it's just amazing, and even the songs are great. And once again, it's all about the characters and the friendship. My only flaw, little very nitpick, my only little nitpick about this film is really there is a sort of love interest. The character's name is Jenny, and I didn't think there was anything wrong with her character, and the actress gave a good performance, but they never really showed her having a confrontation with our main antagonist because she's clearly on the side of the British, and of course she's the type of person who doesn't agree with whatever the British are doing. So at the end of the film, she obviously ends up on the side of our main characters, but you don't really know how she got there in a way. Like they never really like. Of course, you know that she feels bad about what the British are doing to our main characters, but at the same time, you don't really know how she got to the other side by the end of this film. That's really it. It's just a small thing that really bothered me, but it doesn't take away from the amazing things about this film. Overall, RRR was a massive surprise for me. It has everything: over the top action sequences, amazing dance musical numbers, and also great songs as well. But most importantly, they got us to care about the characters and of course the friendship between our two main characters. And with that, I'm going to give RRR a 9 out of 10. So what did you think of RRR? Let me know in the comments, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next time.